Hey boys and girls, it's Reading Horizons time. I love it. My favorite. Lesson 55 in your packet is what we'll be working on today. But I want you right now to just flip it over to the back on a blank sheet of paper, and we'll write some things together and practice together, and then we'll do our dictation later, okay? So if you don't want to write right now, if you just want to listen, that's fine too. That is awesome. Today we're going to talk about voiced and voiceless digraph TH. TH. I bet you're already thinking about words that you know that have TH in them. We're going to learn a little trick. Okay? I want you to take your hand, and I don't want you to push too hard. I just want you to push a little bit in this area of your throat. That's like your voice box. And when you're talking, put your hand right there, and when you're talking, you should feel, every once in a while, you feel a little buzz. Not constantly, but just every once in a while. All right? We're going to do this little activity. You put your fingers on the front part of your neck. Oh. Now I want you to say the sound that the letter M makes. Ready? Did you feel that little buzz? It's like a tickle or a vibration. Did you feel that? That is a voiced sound. That means the buzzing feeling that your vocal cords are moving or vibrating. When we feel the buzzing or vibration in our throats, we're using our voices, and it's called a voiced sound. Now, we're going to do the same thing, touch your throat, but this time I want you to say the letter sound that the letter S makes. Ready? When we say the letter S sound, we're pushing air out of our mouth, and we're not pushing the air through our vocal cords. So you don't feel that big vibration sound, that buzzing feeling. So that would be voiceless. The vibration or buzzing feeling is not there when you say the letter S sound. When you say a sound that doesn't make the buzzing in your throat, you're not using your voices. You're using mostly air in your mouth. So it's voiceless. Isn't that cool? Now, let's go through and say all the letter of the alphabet sounds and see if they're voiced, if you feel the buzzing, or voiceless. You don't. Ready? A, that's voiced. I feel the vibration of my voice box. B, b, b. That's voiced. K, k, k. Now I feel a lot of air coming out of my mouth. Not so much. So I'm going to say no. D, d, d. That's voiced. E, nope. F. You don't feel any vibration at all, do you? That's all air. G, g, g. Oh, that's for sure voiced, isn't it? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. All air. All air, no voiced. That would be voiceless. I, E, E, E. That's got a little bit of a buzz. J, J, J. K, K, K. It's all air, isn't it? Voiceless. L, L, L. That's got some buzz to it. Voiced. M, we already did that one, didn't we? That's voiced. N, O, P, P. Oop, that's all air. That's voiceless. Q, Qu, Qu. R, S, S. Voiceless. That's almost all air, isn't it? T, 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 T. Well, T, T, T. I don't know. What do you think? T. Q, R, S, T, U, V, V, W, W, X, X, X. Y, Y, and Z, Z. Wow, there's a lot of voiced and several voiceless. That's so cool. All right, so when a sound is voiced, we've got a cool new mark to make on dictation to prove that word. Yay! All right. So when you feel the buzzing or the vibration and it's voiced, you're going to make a squiggle line under the blend. I'm going to show you, or the diagraph, excuse me. And if it's voiceless, you're using mostly air, it's going to be a little straight line. Okay? So we're going to write some, let me move my red marker here. We're going to write some letters, and we've just done the whole alphabet. Let's just pick out a few. Let's make the sound that the letter B makes. B, B. You feel that buzzing? That is a voiced sound. So we're going to put our lowercase b, our little b sound right there. B, B. But how about the sound the letter P makes? That's just air puffing. No voice. That would be voiceless. A voiceless letter sound. How about G? What sound does a G make? Get your hand ready, because you're gonna tell me if it's voice or voiceless by feeling that vibration. G, G, G. Oh yes, that's for sure voiced. You feel that buzzing feeling. That's that voice box moving. How about the letter F? Hand on your voice box. No buzz at all. That's voiceless, right? F. Good job, boys and girls. So, voiced or voiceless? This is going to be fun. Now we're going to, did I leave me an eraser here? Oh, no, I didn't leave me an eraser. Let's see if there's one right here. Come on, Miss Heath. Yep. It's our trusty little baby sock. We're going to erase this, and we're going to use the TH diagraph. Miss East is going to mess up, I know, 100 times and call it a blend. Diagraph is when the two consonants come together to make one sound. When you're talking about a blend, in the blend, the two consonants still make a sound, both of their sounds. They're just blending the sound smooth. But in this diagraph, a T and a H, we don't say t, do we? It makes a whole sound of its own. So let's look at this right quick. A voiced TH would be in the word that. That. Let's look at the word that, boys and girls. That. Is that one of our sight words? That. Let me see if I can bring this in just a little closer to my work. That. Now, when we're going to mark a voiced TH digraph, when one of them says the, when you hear that that buzzing sound, we're going to put a squiggly line and then we'll mark that digraph, and then we'll mark that vowel. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff to mark, isn't it? The, at, that. Now, I keep messing with my camera, but you've got to see me touch that throat, don't you, Miss East? Come on now. Ah, not that much. Okay, there we go. The, at. Touch your throat when you're saying that. That. You feel that buzz, don't you? So it's voiced. That's a voiced TH. All right? But now we're going to do one that's voiceless. And it's still a TH. So this diagraph, TH, is going to have like two different sounds. So watch this. Let's write the word thin. Thin. Miss East does not look thin in this blouse, and I'm never wearing it again. I'm throwing it away today. Thin. Now, put your hand over your throat, the voice box area, and say, thin. Feel it? No buzz, no buzzing. It's voiceless. Do it again. Thin. You don't even feel, it's just the air coming out, and the air doesn't go through the vocal cords. So look, we're going to put a straight line to mean it's voiceless TH, but we're going to also mark that it's a digraph, the blend arc or the digraph arc. Those two letters are working together. So you put the arc to show that they're joined. They're working together. And then what do we put under our vowel? Look at all those marks to prove that word. That is awesome. I'm so proud of you. Let's do a few more. Voiced and voiceless. All right, here we go. Let's do another one. How about, I'm going to let you decide if this word should go under voiced or voiceless. Okay? The word is think. Something we do in our head. Thinking happens in your head, and it doesn't have to come out your mouth all the time, right? Just because you think something doesn't mean you have to say it. That's a lesson Miss East has to remind herself daily. Think. I know it starts with a TH. So I'm going to do my test right here to see if it's voiced or voiceless. Only air coming through those air coming out the mouth. Vocal cords aren't vibrating. So what does that mean? It's voiceless. Think. Let's write that word. Think. T-H-I-N-K. K takes the I and E. C takes the other three. A-O-U. So think. Voiceless, we put a little straight line to mean voiceless, not vibrating. We put the arc to mean those two letters T and H are working together. We mark our vowel. Think. Yes. Isn't that exciting? Now, I don't want you to get stressed out. This is a lot to comprehend, especially since we're not getting to practice it that much in our centers. But these last few lessons, your first grade teachers are going to go over this with you. Again, I just need to introduce you to this, and I need you to work on your Reading Horizons Discovery Clubhouse work. That's where you get to practice it and work with these words and stuff in a sentence and mark the words. So it's really important after you hear me introduce this on video for you to be working on your Reading Horizons online. Okay? The pages help. The pages are cool. And after we make us several words, make us like a chart, you could write those words on the back and practice. And that's awesome. But just remember that practice on the computer, moms and dads and grannies, guardians, is really important. I still have several kids that haven't logged in one time. Y'all, you've got to be logging in. Really, Monday through Friday, I would think that they should be working 15 to 30 minutes a day. Okay, voiced and voiceless. Let's do a few more. How about the word, I know, the word that. Did you see that? That. I can't believe Miss East wore that on camera. That. Let's do the test. We've got to decide if it's voiceless or voiced. That. What do you feel? Do you feel the buzzing or the vibration of the vocal cords? That. That means what? It's voiced. It's voiced. So first let's write the word. Oh, well, I already wrote the word that, Miss East. That's not going to work. How about, okay, how about them? Them. I miss all of them. Do you miss Kinsley? Do you miss Cam? Do you miss Rakaya and Kylie? Do you miss Micah and Richard? I miss all of them. Let's go. Let's see if it's voiced or voiceless. Touch your vocal cords, your voice box area. Them. Do you feel the buzz? Them. Them. TH is the digraph. Eh? Them. Okay, now we get to prove the word with our markings. Since it's voiced, we're going to do like a little, it's like a little wave, isn't it? And then we arc because they're working together. And then what do we mark? The vowel with a tiny X. Now, boys and girls, let's go back and read these words together. Under the voice, let's read this word. That, them. Now let's do the voiceless ones. Thin, think. Good job. Let's do a couple more and then we'll be through. Oh, did you know that this digraph can be at the end of a word too? Doesn't have to start the word. Excuse me. It can be at the end of the word. Let's find one at the end of the word. Ta-dun. Oh, these are all. Oh, let's do this one. I hear Miss Sides over there doing her videos. And Miss Sides, I like to teach the reading. And what does Miss Sides like to teach? Math. Did you hear that? The digraph TH is at the end of that word. Now let's chop up the word. Math. Well, let's see if we hear, or excuse me, if we feel the digraph TH and see if it's voiced or voiceless. Math. That's just air pushing out, isn't it? Not going through the vocal cords. So it's voiceless. Let's write the word math. What would it begin with? See how it ends with the digraph? That's okay. So we would mark this. You always start from the left to the right, marking your word, proving your word. Is your vowel. Straight line because it's voiceless, but arched too because they're working as a team. Math. Miss Sides is working with math. She's making your math video. I got one more. One more on this side. The word is then. When Governor Kay Ivey lifts the stay-at-home order, then we can go shopping and go to restaurants and eat with our family, go to TJ Maxx and get me a new shirt, go to McDonald's and sit inside instead of having to eat in our car. Then. We can't wait till then. Then we'll get to come back to school, right? And be with our friends and our teacher that loves you very much. Think about that word, then. I'm looking at our sight word list. Believe that word's on our sight word list. Then. Now, I hear that TH digraph at the beginning, the. And I'm going to test by touching my voice box area and see if it's voiced or voiceless. Then. Oh, do you feel that buzzing? What does that mean? It's voiced. Then. We'll all be happy then. So what do we need to put when we prove a voiced digraph TH? What is the first little line we put? Like a wavy line. And then, since they're working as a team, what do we put? What do we do? What mark do we do to prove it? We arc it. You've got it. Miss East uses too many words. Now what do we do? To prove our word, we're almost through. We mark a tiny X under the vowel. I can just hear you saying, vowel. Oh, perfect. Let's read these words one more time, and then we'll be through with this lesson. And you can go back, and you can practice voiced and voiceless TH on lesson 55. And then, boys and girls, I would like for you to read the little book you got in the Reading Horizons has let us print off the little books for you. The little book is In the Nest. And you're going to practice your voiced and voiceless THs. It would be cool if you had a little pencil. You could even prove the words in the book. I got my scissors the other day and cut it apart. The page numbers, I made them a little darker for you. And you could put the pages together and make you a book. At the end of the book, it's got 3 comprehension questions. And it also has some of the skill words that you're practicing, the TH voiced and voiceless. And, dun-da-da, there's a game. Now, if you don't have scissors and mom and daddy and granny doesn't want you to mess with scissors, that's not a problem. You'll read a word, bath, and you're going to decide, is that TH voiced, see the wiggly squiggly line, or voiceless? If you want to cut them out and glue them under the correct side of the chart, you can, or you can just go back and write them. This is great practice. Remember, if you feel the vibration, it's voiced. You're using your voice. If you don't feel the vibration, it's voiceless. You're not using your voice. It's quiet. Okay? This is awesome. I'm so proud of you. Let's read the words together one more time. Voiced. That. Them. Then. Voiceless. Thin. Think. And math. Awesome. Bye-bye.